couple degrees also, and I have one or two positions also. These positions sometimes they come, sometimes they go. Whatever some positions are also there. And I have quite a few shishyas here and there. And then I am a Swami belonging to Dashanami Sampradaya, Saraswati. What is mean? I am Saraswati. So, and I have one ashram there and another ashram there, and a third ashram I am planning to build it. So this is the personality. Look at that. Now, that personality is not Jiva. It is not Jiva. Jiva, people take that as Jiva. You see, all wrong condition. Jiva pranadharane. What is Jiva? That which keeps the 11 organs, sense organs and organs of action and the mind, 11 of them, functional. That is called Jiva. Prananam dharayita. Not prana is bahuvachanam. 11 of them. 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action, and the mind, the inner antahkarana, the mind. These 11, that by which these 11 which are located in this body are functional. That is the Jiva. Now in this hall where all the lights and fans are shining, are active, so what is the Jiva now? Electricity is the Jiva. Now if you understand the Jiva correctly, saying that Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha is not difficult. Jivo Brahma, you can readily say. This electricity here, which makes all these gadgets functional, is the same as the electricity in the powerhouse. You can say that. But you convert the Jiva into a person with multiple titles. Father, mother, brother, sister, all kinds of things. And gender, race, religion, so many things you put onto that person. And now you put birth and death to that person. And then you have to admit earlier birth. Logically you have to admit earlier birth. And then same logic applies to the next birth. And therefore that is the person. That person is not the Jiva. That's why I was suggesting person is not the same as individual. Individual is indivisible. That is Jiva Pranadharana. The electricity in this building cannot be divided or separated from the grid electricity. That's why it is individual electricity, indivisible. Similarly, the Jiva here is indivisible from that reality. So as long as you understand the word Jiva correctly, it becomes easy to merge it with Brahman. But you have pulled the Jiva in the wrong direction. And so you have given up the Vedantic vision and went into some Puranic things, Puranic stories, and converted the Jiva into a person who takes, who holds many cloaks, who wears many cloaks, and who was born and who will die and again born and again die. That is how you created it. So you see now how much conditioning you have to overcome to come to the truth. Therefore, don't look at yourself as a person. This person thing you should come out. Me, the person, you are not. A functional individual, seeing, hearing, thinking, and breathing, acting, running, all that you are. But the person, me, you are not. So that is the starting point of understanding or realizing your Brahmanhood. So if you position yourself as a person with multiple descriptions or multiple identifications, description means what? With multiple identifications, and then having birth and death, and therefore having prior births and later deaths, mrityosa mrityumapnoti, etc. When you position yourself as that person, saying Soham becomes a Herculean task. It becomes almost impossible. And all the Dvaitis will question, how can you say like that? So you should not position yourself like that. You should not position. You see, what you call a person, you know what it is? There is a name for it. It is called historic self. Are you the historic self? People are walking histories. That is what people are. You are a student of Vedanta, you must be a walking vision, not a walking history. I have taken sannyas in 2014, and only recently I have performed the 5th sannyasa jayanti. So, and in 5 years I have done 7 Gita Jnana Yajnas, and now in my Twitter account there are some 211 students. Kya baat hai? So, you are not the person, you are not the me, you are jiva. You are the individual, not the person. Did you understand the difference between individual and person? I told I will tell it, now I told it. So position yourself as an individual, don't position yourself as a person. And that individual is none other than Brahma. How it doesn't feel that way. You know what is Jiva? Brahman plus body plus mind plus ajnana or avidya is equal to Jiva. That is the Jiva. Now, the body mind is the upadhi identified because of ajnana. Suppose the ajnana you remove. Ajnana you remove. Then body mind you are not. Then you are the Brahman. So you have every right to say Soham. It is your birthright to say Soham. Freedom is my birthright. That is what Balagangadhar Tilak said. Not as a political slogan. He said it as a philosophical slogan. And then he applied it in the politics. He was a philosopher. He wrote a commentary on Gita. You may not agree with some of his points, that is not the point. He is a philosopher. And therefore, so you have a right to say Soham. You see, you feel yourself as though not Brahman because you have misunderstood yourself. You are confused about yourself. This is the confusion. And you should constantly address that confusion. You should not get involved in the outer trappings of ashrams and gurus. You should address that confusion only. The outer trappings are not important. You may play some role depending upon the context, out of goodwill and love. Other than that, if suppose it is time to do some service to the guru, you do it. Go ahead and do it. You should. Especially when the guru is elder and you are younger. If the guru is young, you need not do any service. Vruddha shishyaha guru yuva. You need not do any service. But shishyaha yuvanaha and the guru who is vruddha, then some service will be required. That is incidental. That is natural and incidental. And so you cannot use it as a cover for remaining ignorant. Therefore, so you have to understand yourself fully. You have to address that. You have to tell yourself, I have come to Vedanta class because I am a confused one. I came. So here in Vedanta class, in this situation, the only job, the primary job, other things are incidental. The primary job is addressing this confusion. That's it. But you cannot attend a class all the 24 hours, so you do a few other things. And you sleep well so that next day you can attend the class. But primary aim is addressing this confusion. So, I tell you, you believe, I am just giving you one example of the confusion. You believe that you are in the world. That is the person. That is the person, I tell you. I was born into the world. I will die out of this world. So you believe presently I am in the world. This is the person. And now you can practice a religion with that kind of thinking. You can practice a religion because you came into this world and you will get out of this world. And somebody else called God put this world there for you to come, stay for a while and get out. And therefore you have to worship that God. That is how religion operates. And you have come to Vedanta. Now what is taken as a gospel truth in Vedanta, in religion context, it becomes a confusion in Vedanta. It is the confusion. So what is the confusion? You believe that you are in the world. Then what is the fact? The world is in you. You are not in the world. You think about it, you are sleeping. Where is the world? The world, it doesn't exist anymore. It is not there. And you wake up. The first moments of waking up, there is no world yet. And then you wake up, the body comes to light, the mind comes to light, and in the wake of the mind, body comes to light of awareness, and instantly you identify with the body, and then you feel, I am the body here and now. That is the world. So the world comes out of you, it springs out of you. Like the gossamer web springs out of that creature, the world springs out of you. And you go to sleep, the world goes back into you. So the world is in you. You are not in the world. You see, you assume, as it is done in the religious context, that you are in the world. You assume that. You take that as the starting point. Then you are fit for practicing a religion. Choose one of the religions, whichever is convenient, and you practice it. You come to the Vedanta. Then, so that is the confusion. The confusion is, I believe that I am in the world. It is confusion. The truth is, the world is in me. So that's why Brahman plus body mind plus avidya is equal to Jiva. You have to understand that. And so the avidya is gone, your Jiva is Brahman. Jivo Brahmaiva Eva Naparaha. You cannot be more precise than that. Therefore, so you have to understand your fullness, and you should be able to say Soham. You take an example, just I will conclude. You take an example, the ocean or the sea. Adjacent to Japan, it is called Japan Sea. Adjacent to China, it is called China Sea. Adjacent to India, called Indian Ocean. Adjacent to Bay of Bengal, called adjacent to Bengal, called Bay of Bengal. Adjacent to Arabia, called Arabian Sea. But it is the sea, called differently because of closeness to a landmass with a given name. That is the Upadhi. Similarly, the body, so the Brahma, the body is given the title Hindu. Therefore, the Brahma in that body called I am a Hindu. Then Brahman in another body which calls itself Christian. Then the Brahman appearing in that body or shining in that body as I am Christian, I am a Buddha, like that. In all that, you drop, like China Sea, drop China, Japan Sea, drop Japan, Indian Sea, drop India, Arabian Sea, drop Arabia, sea remains. You have to drop them because they have these land masses have nothing to do with the sea. They do not contribute to sea, they are not attributes of sea. Drop them. Similarly, I am Indian, drop it. I am American, drop that American. I am Chinese, drop that Chinese. What remains? I am remains. I am is the window to the truth. That is the Brahman. Therefore, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. You have to understand. You have to come out with example. Illustrations can be given either any way you want. Drishtanta will not establish Darshtantika. They will only help you to understand the Vastu. Therefore, you have to take the right example and move towards the sense of unity and get out of the fragmentary thinking and discover your Brahmanhood as part of all that effort, which is the resolution of the confusion. So as part of it, you contemplate Soham, Abheda Bhavana. Do that. It is your birthright. Don't say, presently I am not fit for it, later I will become fit for it. Okay. You do it now. So, soham bhavena pujayet. That is not what it is. There is some such a statement. We'll come back to it. Om Namedam.